I'm the founding attorney for the Hawk firm. I do personal injury, I do criminal work. I am the litigation attorney. If it goes into litigation, it's in my hands. When you do this kind of work and you have people that are severely injured, I personally know about that because my father was almost killed. He had 60% of his body burnt with second and third degree burns and almost died. He was our breadwinner and he went down. And when you represent people, you understand the real trauma it is, not only to the person injured, but to the family unit. And you have to have a dedicated fighter, somebody that's willing to be a bulldog, because the insurance companies, all they do is review it as a business transaction. And all they're trying to do is save money, and they really don't care. Reputation is the reason we're hired. It has always been. For years, I did no advertisement whatsoever. I did nothing to promote my business in a marketing sense. And I was buried in work. And that's because of our results in the courtroom. I look at clients like their family. I treat them like their family. We develop a really close, intimate relation because the better you know your client, the better you can handle their claim. The closer you are with your client, the more you care about them. If you look at our reviews, they're 5-star reviews, and there's a reason for that. It's at the end, I'm going to make sure that when they leave this office, that they are happy with what we've done. And whatever it takes to make that client happy on the way out of the door is the main driving force of my business. We actually have people monitoring emails and phone calls to make sure that they're returned as quickly as possible. The only time I can't do that, of course, is when I'm in a courtroom in front of a jury and a judge and everything else. But even if I'm not here, if there are folks that monitor my email, monitor my calls, and if it's important, they're going to have another attorney call them and figure out what needs to be done to protect them until I can get out of the courtroom. Yeah, I would consider our firm a smaller firm, and it's by design. I hire people based upon a ton of different qualities. They have to be, first, a good human being, and second, they have to be a stellar lawyer. They have to care about others. They have to work hard. Those kind of lawyers are hard to find. You know, the ones that I find, I've brought them in and they're doing a great job. And if I find some more that I think can meet my standard, I'll bring them in here. When you have a small firm and you're working on a case, everybody in the firm will eventually probably help in your case. We all work in conjunction with one another, coordinate everything together, supervise everything together. And so I just think in a smaller firm, you're going to get more attention, more personal attention to what needs to be done with your case, and more personal attention to you as a client. My law firm is different because we kick ass in court. We're not a firm that has any fear of a courtroom. Matter of fact, that's where we live, and that's where we like to be. But we only take you there if somebody's treating you unfairly, if we can't resolve it in a fair and reasonable manner. Once you hire me, the case is not handed off. It goes through a process, okay? There are paralegals that are trained to gather all the information that I need in order to take care of your case. Once they get the settlement brochure together and the stuff that they think that I need for the settlement brochure, I go back and review it, ask for anything else that I want in there other than what they put together. Then we do have an attorney that does initially a lot of the settlement negotiation. And if she can get it resolved with me and her working together and talking to the insurance company, we'll get it resolved. If it can, it comes straight back to me, and then I go litigate it. So every part of the process is a teamwork, overseen, supervised, and controlled and guided by me. During your initial case evaluation, it's mainly for us to get all the information we need to protect you. In other words, we will get all of the background information that's necessary. We will get all of the details of your case, all of the information that is necessary. If it's a personal injury case, there's a lot of things that go into that. You have to coordinate all the different insurance policies. There's health insurance policies, it's med pay coverage, uninsured motorist, liability coverage. Some of those can be stacked, some of them can't. And you have to know the priority and order of stacking all those and how to put those policies in play so that you maximize the recovery for your client. And then also you have to know all the medical providers and have a relationship with the medical providers, because many times you want them to compromise their bill just like they do for all health insurance companies and everybody else. If they're willing to do that for insurance companies, well, they should surely do that for your client, and your client should get a discount on his medical bill and get a full satisfaction of that debt. And by doing that, by coordinating all the insurance policies and coordinating all of the medical reductions, then we maximize your recovery to the fullest extent.